Hello everyone, and welcome to some more Magic the Gathering with me, Udalad. Now, today we're taking a look at a Simic deck. This time we have a Proliferate deck. It is quite interesting actually. I've only tried it like once or twice and I've been changing it, so I don't know if this works, but we have a lot of Proliferate. We have Contingency Plan, we have Essence Capture, Bond of Flourishing just because I like the healing, plus it's a good way to get cards. We have some Pollenbright Druids, which is great. You can either give +1/+1s or Proliferate. Super good. We have some Growth Spirals, merfolk Skydivers, Guild Pact Informants, all these jazz. We also have Yang Yu? Question mark? Anyway, so we have some ramp in a sort of sense for the Hydroid Crazises in case we get to the really late game, and we also have two of Vivian of the Arcbow that can give +1/+1 counters. So we have a lot of ways to enable our Proliferate. And I think this is kind of an interesting deck. So let's get to it. Let's just start playing. Now, for those of you that see this video, immediately go to my Twitch, because as this video will be released, I will also be streaming some Bloodborne, if you'd like to see that. So twitch.tv/Udalad to have a look, in case you're interested. And you can talk some shit with me as well, in case you want to. Now, let's get to it. So, what I felt like with this deck, it is kind of good if you get it rolling, but it is kind of weak as per usual, kind of with my decks, to some hard removal, that sort of thing. So, this is actually kind of an okay start. We don't have any creatures, which kind of sucks, but we have land. And like most of our creatures cost 3 to 4 mana, like our really good ones. So I think we'll keep this. In worst case scenario, we can play the Hydroid Crazes as like a 2/2 or something to get at least one card. So I feel like it's okay. There we go. And like at turn 3, we'll play Yangsheng, and then we'll try to, at turn 4, get out the Hydroid Crazes, so we get a... what is that? That is a 2/2, so we'll draw a card. It's okay. Or maybe we don't need to. We might be fine, actually. Let's just go here, put a 1/1 on this boy, girl, lady. Boom. And then we'll play Wildcrafter. I can't say his name, I'm not gonna. Yangu? Yangu. It doesn't feel right. Anyway, let's get to it. Ooh, or we could play the merfolk Skydiver. But what is the point? Well, there is actually a point to it. It is actually better. It is actually better. So let's play the Skydiver, buff up this boy. Oh crap, he can counter. What is this? Rupture Spire. Okay. It's just a neutral land that's not a gate, basically. Like, there's literally a gate that does this as well. So, Temple Garden. Like, will he counter this? That is the real question. He is very much able to. I would actually kind of be okay with him countering that, but okay, I guess not. Boom. Now let's go face with this boy. We'll be trying to get the merfolk Skydiver to a high damage count immediately. Like, we want to start to proliferate on this lady. Both ladies, actually. I just realized. Oh, shit, sorry. So, I don't know what his goal is. I don't know what his deck is supposed to be doing, but it's not doing what it's supposed to. I can tell you that much. Let's see if a counterspell comes out. Wouldn't surprise me, actually. It would be sick if we got him out, because that would make it so that we can actually play the Hydroid Crazes. It's kind of a friendly duel. Like, yeah, we'll get 7 mana next turn. So we could play it as a 5/5. That is actually quite good. Let's just attack to the face. We can also start next turn. We could also proliferate to try and get some more +1/+1s on these guys. Settled Wreckage. That's actually good at this point. Hell yeah. We'll take one of you as well. That is actually quite good. It didn't harm us as much as it should have, considering like we were going to be using them as land anyway. So next turn we can play the Hydroid Crazes as a 5/5, and then just buff it as well with Yang Yun. With this guy. You know, the guy. Okay, there we go. And +5. Boom. Now he can counter it, but we'll still get to draw the cards, so that's kind of fine. Unless he has some sort of way to stop this ability, but I do not think so. Like, it is not a lot of cards that stops on-play abilities. I love the art of the Hydroid Crazes, by the way. I think it's so, like, it is so good when you see these, like, the Azorius, like, guards coming up there, and, like, just massive Kraken kind of brain tumory thing just flying up, like, yo, what you doing here? So he thought for a real long while if he wanted to counter that, so that makes me think that he does not have that many counter spells. I think we risk it, right? Yeah, we get to draw 3 cards anyway, like, even if he would counter it, so I feel like that's okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a counter spell. Boom! There we go!
Be your best self.
Oh yes, a 7/7. What I've always wanted. We'll see if he has any hard removal. Like, I'm kind of expecting him to. Like, what is his deck? Like, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. That is what's confusing me the most, probably. What's also kind of annoying me is that we're not getting any creatures. Can't be serious. Oh, well, that's something at least. Boom. I think we do this, right? Might as well.
Share in my strength.
Boom. Then we play him.
Cooperation.
Boom. Another
is
one.
The path to self, and we'll do this together.
Haha, Guild Pact Informant. Oh yeah. The Guild Pact Informants are actually really good. I really like them. The thing is that they're so weak early on, but with +1/+1s, they become quite strong. Because, like, yeah, they're a 1/1 for 3 mana with flying. Sure, they proliferate every time they deal damage, but still, like, that is kind of a weak creature. So with the +1/+1s, they actually become kind of a threat, which is nice. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do Vivian this turn, probably. Like, this will become a 6/6. We'll see. I might do contingency plan, actually. We have a lot of land, so we could easily do a contingency plan just because. Let's start off with doing this. Boom.
I will help you
Okay,
through this.
then we do Vivian. Boom. Put some +1s. Boom, that's a 6/6. Then we do contingency plan first. I kinda like that more. Hell yeah. Boom. And then we do the Bond of Flourishing so that we heal as well. Wow. Oh well, that was actually kinda okay. We just got rid of basically those so that we have a higher chance of getting some actual creatures. Like, this is actually becoming insane. We can already cast Vivian's, like, -9. Her -9 is actually kind of bad, considering it's -9. But her -3 is actually really good as removal for this kind of deck. So I feel like that's an okay kind of combination of skills. I was kind of sad that we didn't really get to see what his deck is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's like, because he has Danitha, I'm assuming it's some sort of aura and equipment kind of deck. But there's really no way to tell because like he literally only played 2 spells since the Sabotage and Settle the Wreckage. So, I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We can easily kill him next turn, by the way, even if he heals. We can just do Vivian's -9 and just give a +1/+1 from Yu Young, and we should be fine. We also have another Vivian in our hand in case he would like kill it in any sort of sense. So let's just do that. Boom.
Teamwork is strength.
Like, he has all his mana up, so there's a very big chance actually of him having something. But I'd rather have him waste it now, I think, than like attacking several times and him having it later. He might have another Settle the Wreckage actually. That would make sense, like why he hasn't cast anything just yet. Oh, it's what? Okay. Like, you only have 2 land left after that, so what could you possibly pull? Maybe like a... If he has Blink of an Eye, could actually disperse. I think those are 2 mana, right? I think they're 2 mana. That could save him. But, I mean... for how long? That's maybe the real question. I do like this deck, though. Let's do one more game. We'll have time for one more. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Next game. We had a little bit of a hiccup. Got stuck in some sort of loading loop. Like, we didn't draw any cards, so... Had to cut a bit. But... Let's see here. This is actually a really good starting hand. It's actually a very good starting hand. Turn 2, we do the Pollenbright Druid. And turn 3, we probably do Yang Jung, and after that, Contingency Plan. Yeah, I feel like that is a okay play. I mean, we'll get a 3/3. We'll have an extra card. It'll be great. Ooh. Ooh. I definitely still think that this might be the play.
There is much to learn. Be your best self.
Be your best self. Okay, so the important part about this is that we cannot allow his zombie army to become more than 6, because at that point he'll just heal the shit out of himself. So let's actually just do this first. Merfolk Skydiver. Boom.
Share in my strength.
And boom. We'll see if he counters that. Like, it is very probable that he counters that. Yeah, there we go. But I prefer him countering that rather than the Hydroid Crazises. Because if we get these guys out, he does not have a lot to put up against us. Let's be honest here. We'll be able to get a 4/4 Hydroid Crazes, like, next turn. Which is really good. And after that, we'll see what happens. Ooh. So when it dies, right? Yeah. So that's fine. We could proliferate with this guy. But I think this is the correct choice. He has no mana, so we get the land. There we go. And could we? No, we cannot, sadly. But I feel like this is okay anyway. I do love the Hydroid Crazes, by the way. It is such a cool... If he plays a lot of things this turn, we might be able to kill him, like, immediately next turn. God damn it. Why did he send this guy up? Like, that is kind of weird. Kind of a weird choice, I feel like. But we do still have the opportunity to cast another Hydroid Crazes, actually, would be great. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a 6/6. That's kind of good. He could counter this. It's actually very possible that he counters this. Fuck it. We've already... Ah, yeah, he didn't have any counter spells. Woo! That's a big boy. So he still has 2 turns to stack up before he can actually heal. So I feel like we're fine. Unless he has more, like, unexplained disappearances. Because he won't be able to survive this at this point. Like, he needs to heal or amass 1 more time. If he can amass 1 more time, he can heal. Yeah, you can deal damage to me, that's fine. I feel like that's fine. Now let's attack with these boys and win? Question mark? Yeah. Boom. Well, that was simple. Surprisingly fast. I feel like he did not pull any of his early game amass cards, but I don't think that would have made a difference because a lot of this deck is flyers. So I don't think he had quite the... Like, he did not have a big chance there, let's be honest. That was probably kind of a bad matchup for him. But it felt great to kick his ass. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed the deck, and if you did like it, leave a like on the video. And also, comment down below what you think I could improve on the deck, and what you would suggest to have in it. Also, remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.